Q&A Monday. We are back, guys. We skipped last Monday's Q&A because my back went out and I couldn't sit. So I could lay down and I could stand up, but I could not sit. So we are very happy to be back now and in a bit better shape, if you will.
Bit better shape. She goes back to the Cairo tomorrow.
Yeah, I have hopefully my last chiropractic appointment because I had several last week tomorrow, and we should be good. So here we are for Q&A Monday. Let's start it off by going ahead and telling you guys that this is a massively huge week. So I want you to just kind of like follow us this week, follow our stories and stuff, right? So you can see like, because we're just going to kind of keep you updated on a bunch of stuff and things, but we got a lot of awesome stuff coming this week. First is our podcast on Wednesday. So we are going to be joined by none other than Erin Leidy from FC3, the TNR queen, right? The trap queen, if you will. She is absolutely amazing. It is International Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. And so we are going to be
talking better to celebrate with.
Right. We're going to be talking all things rescue. With Erin. So we're very excited about that. And then on Saturday at noon, we are going to be live right here on Facebook and YouTube with none other than Pam Roussel from Perfectly Holistic and two of our favorite vets on the planet, Dr. Katie Kangas and Dr. Amaya Espindola. We have not met with Dr. Amaya in so long. I think it's been like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her. We've chatted a little bit.
I mean, she's international. She's in Spain. So
right.
Our time zones don't line up very often.
Yeah. So we're very excited. And we're going to be talking about respiratory issues in cats, guys. This is something that when we were on TikTok just like an hour ago doing our Q&A Monday on TikTok, there's so many questions about cats that are wheezing and coughing and upper respiratory infections. And this isn't something that we talk about enough in the cat community, especially with veterinarians. So we're bringing the veterinarians. Actually, Pam is bringing the veterinarians, but we're bringing the veterinarians and we're going to ask them all the questions. We're going to drill them. You guys bring your questions too. And let's see what we can do when our cats get respiratory issues at home. Last but not least, our big reveal is right after that at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 5 p.m. Eastern. If you need a reminder, just shoot us a text message. Say, keep me posted, 702-466-1150. We will shoot you a text and let you know that it's happening. But the big reveal that we've been teasing for about a month and we've been working on for about 2 or 3 months, it's coming on Saturday. For any of you, and literally every cat parent needs this information because for those of you guys we're all kind of like-minded, right? Like it's not that we are all so cat crazy that we're out trying to like, oh no, I need my 17th cat. No, I need, like it's not necessarily like that, but it is like cats find us, cats need us, and we're not going to let any of them suffer. So we end up bringing in more cats, right? Like over time,
sometimes we don't understand them.
You will end up with a behavioral issue. And we have finally, our motto is learn, share, grow. It has and will always be our motto. And what we have done for the past 10 years is every time we learn something new about cats, specifically usually for their health and wellness and well-being, we share that with you guys, right? We get excited about it. We partner, we do whatever we need to do to get that information out to you guys. And now, as many of you guys know, we have been dealing with a behavioral issue with our kitties for quite some time. And it has just escalated because we have sat back and said, maybe it'll just go away instead of dealing with it. We have dealt with it. And now we have a partnership to reveal to you guys that we are super excited about, and you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. Also, we're not drinking until that live. So We're not drinking alcohol again. We obviously need to hydrate. It's 110 here.
It is. So we're drinking a beautiful NA rosé.
We're going to drink our fake wine.
Happy hello to Carla and Judith.
Hi, Judith.
And the cat behaviorist. And Laura Lee.
Behaviorist.
And Marilyn.
See,
now that you've enjoyed my emoji choices,
do carry on.
Where else does Marilyn show up?
I know,
I
but
mean,
that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying. That's what I was saying.
love
I
you.
always love that
And
we go
Amber's here.
live on Facebook and YouTube last because it's like we always get to really see our
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 peeps.
OGs.
Our OG peeps.
Our OGs.
Amber said, love and your updates and the pee issues. I got another one coming, I think tomorrow. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow. Laura Lee, Moon Mojo Feline said, my vet told me that she's seen an increase in allergies and respiratory issues this year. Do you know what's interesting?
It's in humans too.
Right. We've lived out in Vegas now for almost 20 years. 20 years? 20 years? Oh my God, it's 20 years this year.
Yeah. April was
And
my 20th
never
anniversary.
had, that's right, April 5th.
And October 15th is yours.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. What? Anyway, we've never had allergies until this year. And it's like, what's going on? Oh my God, Judith, I saw your email. I haven't responded to it yet. I thank you so much for that heads up that I didn't even tell you yet. So Judith emailed and said that there is like Boreon, like the homeopath from Amazon, that some of them are mislabeled. So it'll say whatever on we haven't gotten one from Amazon in a while.
That's not surprising
but
to
you
me
have
for
to peel
Amazon.
that label off and then it'll say what it actually is on the inside.
Weird.
Right? So public service announcement from Judith to all of us.
Good to know.
If you're getting homeopathics, Borean, I don't know if that's how you say it, but the little blue
we don't know how to say any of it
on there, make sure that it is what you think it is.
Hello, Suzanne. Good to see you.
In the house. Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. But she also said she has a foster. A
Chihuahua.
Miss M is her
Tiny
name. Miss
lady
M.
with a big personality.
Yes.
Oh
she sent
my
me pictures
goodness.
Too. I have to show you. Belladonna. Belladonna is the one that's being mislabeled. Yeah. Judith, I love you so much.
Yeah, Laura Lee, pollen is so bad this year. What's funny is it doesn't actually look like it's any different this year.
There are other years where your windshield is just yellow with pollen.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's worse. It's just there's something in the air.
Else in the air, I say.
They putting in my ear.
Hi, Lori.
Them toxins.
And Rosie. You guys, do you have any cat questions or can we just like hang out and chill?
I would be totally fine with just hanging out and chilling.
Hanging out and chilling.
Yeah.
Hi, Consuela.
Hello, love.
Happy Monday, you guys.
Yes.
We're so excited for this week. I feel like I feel like it was kind of like Jay throwing her back out last weekend. So not this past weekend, the weekend before was almost nicely timed, I guess, because things have been a little bit crazy. So it was like, oh, actually, we're gonna have to pump our brakes on.
It hasn't gotten less crazy.
No, it hasn't.
But yeah, it's everything happens for a reason for sure. But yeah, it's so weird because like if this is all we did all day long, we would do this all day long and really just love our whole life, right? We do love our whole lives.
We do.
But we have so many other things that have to be done now, like especially as we're just like growing, like there's just a lot.
There's about 12 things I have not gotten done yet today. My email to you, Judith, is one of them. Moon Mojo Feelings, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with all the chemtrails that I see. We were talking with our
not at all
in Florida when we were there, because Florida is actually banned chemtrails.
Yeah, and we were talking
with our friends, and they were like, "That's not a thing. That's really not."
I was like, "Well, and here's the thing: if it's not a thing, because I don't know, I don't look into this stuff that much
here.
But if it's not a thing, then why would 2 states outlaw it?
Yeah,
like why would it actually go to like state Congress and go to vote if it's not an actual thing?
True. I do know. We have too much going on in our regular day to focus too much on.
Yes. Top recommendations for kidney disease. Thank you for the question, Stacy. Very good question. Okay. So number one, diet, right?
Yes.
So when it comes to
what the stage, if the kidney disease has been staged.
Yes. But diet is so important. So moisture in the diet is so important. I'm not saying get on a prescription diet. I don't recommend a prescription diet unless it's maybe one of these fresh food diets. So like Medicus has Dr. Chris Besant has a kidney diet. Darwin's has a kidney diet. I think Raised Right has a kidney diet. There are a few fresh food companies that have kidney diets now. There's also like the food that we feed our cats are kidney friendly as well because it's made with eggshell. Well,
Not
not all of them,
they
but
do a recipe that
but we
is-
do. They do recipes through fetching foods, and they will do kidney diets specific to your cat's wants and needs too. So I really like that. But they will also do kidney diets, but a moisture rich low phos diet is going to be super helpful. Now, going back to staging, right? When we talked with Dr. Chris Besson about kidney disease in cats, and we've talked to so many veterinarians about kidney disease in cats, and they all say the same thing, right? When we catch this early, if we're catching it at like a stage 1 or stage 2, many of these veterinarians that we talk to can reverse that with a Chinese herb called Romania. I believe it's Romania. You have to look that up. But there is, Dr. Katie Woodley. There are specific Chinese herbs. You can also get can't think of the names, but Standard Process has kidney supplements, really good. We have a kidney kit that is awesome to support the kidneys. So when we get that diagnosis of kidney disease, we just want to start right then, right there, and get them on a good diet and get them on the supplements that they need to support. We had 2 cats that were diagnosed with early stage kidney disease, and both of them we were able to regulate. And one of them was 18. Our first one was 18 years old. He's the reason, when he was diagnosed with kidney disease, is the reason that I put our cats on a raw food diet. Finally, right? I had been researching for a long time. Finally got them on a raw food diet. And then the supplements. And he lived until he was almost 22 years old and did not die of kidney disease. So
true. Suzanne said, I have, excuse me. I have 2 boys, are both rescues and super lovable. I've had them for 3 to 4 years. They have become skittish, and I'm trying to figure out why and what to do about it. Any suggestions? That is something you're going to have to sleuth about. Has there been anything that's changed, like in the neighborhood? I know that,
or in their environment,
yeah,
or with you. Have you become more anxious over the past?
However long this has been going on. I mean,
however long this has been going on.
I think that, we've come home before and noticed that our cats have had something's been going on. And that's part of one of the reasons that we figured out we have community cats that are coming right up to the windows. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh yeah, that's got everybody spooked.
Definitely.
So I would really, I don't know, this would be a great question for a feline behaviorist, because they're able to really take an individualized look at your home and kind of go through that sleuthing with you and better figure out what's going on
in their environment.
Yeah, in their environment, and help figure out how to best resolve it. But I would be super curious to know too, if there's anything that's changed, because it could be something just as simple as bringing in a new chair that makes a weird noise that has them freaked out. It's things that are in a cat's territory are very important to them, and if there's something new in there that's kind of making them feel off, that could be part of it. Another thing said, I have 8 cats, long story. Tiny is a male I've had since bottle feeding. He's a rescue. He's fixed. He pees on my cushions, my dining room tablecloth, my kitchen counter. We have several cat boxes in our screen room. I tried to get him checked for a UTI and I can't get a sample. He doesn't want to be separated from others. He freaks out. He's been doing this a year or so.
Also,
this is going to be, yeah.
Great. Okay. You guys cannot miss this on Saturday. You cannot miss it.
Because Suzanne, I don't know if you know this, we have been dealing with cats peeing on our pillows, in our sinks, on our dish rack,
on our refrigerator, on our couch, on our,
and we are finding
on my face,
on Jay's face. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That happened. Yeah. She is
on Medicus, just ordered. She's on standard process renal feline.
Wonderful.
She won't hardly eat even with Meritas.
Oh, I can't read that.
She is on Medicus. What would be a good food topic or something? Standard process is great too.
Yeah, you know what? Reach out to us. Shoot us a DM or an email. Like I want to go through.
Yeah.
I want to go through a lot of things. We have a full guide. You could also do that if you don't want to like chat.
I think Sissy may have
We have a
already
full
dropped it.
guide on kidney disease in cats with advice from world-renowned veterinarians and what they suggest. Different diets. They have different supplements. Lots and lots of great information. Did she say what stage?
No.
No. But
yeah, shoot us a DM so we can.
Yeah. Oh, and marshmallow root. Yep. Thank you. Yep.
Thank you,
Marshmallow root
Laura.
is also good for kidneys. There's a product called Aminovast that we have given in the past that was wonderful. It worked wonders. There's lots and lots of recommendations actually when it comes to kidney disease. We just like I don't want to just like you don't want to over supplement them if they don't need those things, right? So you could work with somebody like Moon Mojo Feline and get some like energy testing done, do some like muscle testing, see what supplements would resonate best with your specific cat, and maybe do a communication session, see what she wants.
That's a little woo woo, but you'd be surprised.
I'm telling you,
learn.
I'm telling you, until we had an animal communication session, I just laughed about it. And then when we had it, it was like, no freaking way.
Rosie, this is a great question. I almost feel like this is
the brightness down?
Rosie said, if I can't afford to get actual flea meds, what would be the best thing to get for my cats that would be cheaper to get? I'm glad that you can't. I'm not glad you can't afford it, but actual flea meds are very scary and very great reminder for all of us to read the warnings. The FDA has a new warning out about some of these flea meds, and we just did a live with Dr. Katie Woodley on this.
I will actually tell you the cheapest thing to do if we're trying to prevent fleas and you're on a budget: 50% water, 50% apple cider vinegar, and put some catnip oil in it, right? So catnip, like,
it's a big deterrent.
It is a huge deterrent, and it works at home. You can put it, it's safe on your cats. It's safe around your house. It's safe on your windowsills. It's safe on your carpet. You can put it wherever, and it will deter those fleas.
Yes.
Naturally.
And if you're looking for, so do that, start with that. I love it. Jay just handed me this, and I love that Sissy already just left the link for right here. This is Flea X. This is a natural flea killer and what do you call it? Deterrent and treatment. And it is safe for cats. So this is something that a lot of cats don't like being sprayed. It's a fine mist. Feel good. It's hot in here. So you can spray this on your hands and you can rub it into your kitty, depending on, if they're going to be, outside in a catio or something like that. And it is completely safe. Oh, can you taste it?
No, but I can smell it.
It's not delicious, but it is safe. Michelle said,
I was like, so Michelle, I love this.
Yeah.
How are the repellent things working for cats? Do they keep birds away? We are looking at them, but don't want the birds kept away. That was our exact same. Exactly. That was exactly what we said, because we were like, we feed the birds outside, and they love it here. And yeah, we've got the mourning doves and the pigeons, and they love it here. And our cats love to be able to sit in the catio and watch them. We don't want to. We were so worried. The birds are unaffected. And I don't think that it says that. I think
they actually show pigeons on one of the. We got two different brands because this was new to us. We got two different kinds, and
these are for those of you guys that aren't familiar. So we're talking about the repellers outside. They're solar powered, and it lets off a high pitched sound and lights when it's motion detected, right? So it is something to keep things like, say you have chickens and you want to keep the coons away, right? Like. Or you have cats in the backyard like us, the neighborhood cats that we can't control, and we can't trap them. And people keep saying you should trap them and bring them. And it's like, no, they wear collars, like they are people's cats. People don't keep their cats inside, so they just let them roam free. Anyway, we were worried about that too, and our birds are not affected.
They're still coming.
In our case, they're getting right in front of it, and they're not affected.
Especially here, this is this wall that goes along this side of our property is right by our catio, and I have not seen a cat, and it's the one that we had redirected aggression issues. We had problems. And
Yeah.
we have not seen a cat on it
Seems
since we put it
to
up.
be getting
Yep.
better. Yes.
Excuse me.
Um,
Oh, Suzanne,
who would I
thank you.
do
I've
an
been a bit
animal
more stressed lately.
communications session with? I'm in Canada.
Oh.
So animal communication energy, that's what's so awesome about animal communication, is that like energy there is no time or space, right? So you can do an animal communication session with Moon
Laura
Mojo
Lee.
right here. Laura Lee, Moon Mojo Feline is a
Set
great
up a
resource.
session.
You can set up a session. You can do an animal communication session with her. The Animal Communication Collective is somebody that we have worked with for a long time. Karen Dendy Smith and Meredith Tolson. They are
Julie here.
fantastic, and they have done many animal communication sessions with us as well.
In fact,
And
I
we
have to
do-
schedule one because we just want to draw it.
Adrian just won one.
I want to draw it.
Yeah, so we were like, which cat do we do? I think it's
I
gonna
know
be
it's
Friday.
gonna
It's gonna be Friday.
I know my first instinct was Friday.
Yeah,
Was it yours?
yeah. No, well, I mean,
I think
yes,
we need to talk to all of them, but
yeah,
Friday is definitely the queen beast.
yes.
So
He is here. What?
Teresa. Oh my God, miss you. Yeah, the cat behavior said don't do chemical flea meds. please.
Yes,
Yeah, their side effects can be a real thing. And
yes. Kidney disease is linked to high blood pressure, so have the kitty check for that too.
Oh.
Good on you, or good.
Very
Point.
good advice. Thank
Point.
you.
Thank you. My peanut had really high blood pressure. They found after she was diagnosed with kidney disease.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of these things go together, right? So, also hyperthyroidism is another one that will often mask kidney disease. So it's it's unfortunate that these are such epidemics in our kitties.
But it's good to know like all the clues, the things that can help, especially for those of us who've been through it before. T, that is excellent advice.
Holly said just got Flex working good.
Yay, Holly! Yay! Wait, Suzanne said, can you type that flea recipe here? So for the super cheap,
yes,
it is. Oh, Sissy, would you be able to type it in?
50% water, 50% apple cider vinegar, and some drops of catnip. Oh, some drops of catnip oil. So fleas actually hate catnip oil, which is interesting because the cat behaviorist said Flex is somewhere she said Flex it's also a great mosquito repellent. Yes, it is. And we have been using it on ourselves because for whatever reason, over the past few years, mosquitoes are now coming into the desert.
For 17 years, there were no mosquitoes here.
It's like the whole reason we live here, so we don't get the bugs that you have everywhere else with humidity. Anyway, so we were using that. Works great, but you know what else works? Catnip oil, catnip spray. So we have a catnip spray, and I can't remember why I did it, but I sprayed it on myself. I think it was for this. But the added bonus about using catnip spray, if you're going to be like sitting outside, use catnip spray and the mosquitoes stay away from you. But then you come in and your cats love you. They want to be all over you. They want to lick your toes.
Jay
your
forgot
ankles.
she put it on once. She was like,
I was like, why are they all licking my ankles? This is weird. And I was like, oh, that's right. I put on the catnip spray.
It works. Holly asked, can you share the deterrent brands? I need one, please. And Sissy is dropping the link. I think we put both kinds.
There's a lot out there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones out there.
We just picked two.
But I wish I had.
We were looking at reviews.
I definitely like one more than the other.
Well, yeah, because that one was like so loud and it goes off. It's very sensitive. So that one we need to put in the front yard where it's not as many. Because you also have to have not everybody's yard is the same, and ours is definitely.
But these you can hang. So I will say, if you look at the ones that are in our link, Holly, the one that is a bit smaller and looks more square and doesn't have the big round lights. Do not get the one with the big round lights. I would definitely prefer that we have gotten 4 of the other kind.
Rob, hello, Mr. Milligan. Always go with first instincts. I agree. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I agree.
Either.
Julie said my HOA just changed the rules now so that cats have to be supervised while outside.
Wow.
I know where some of the culprits live.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice because I was thinking well, what are they gonna do? Give the cat a ticket?
You guys, listen though, it's 110 degrees out here, and our
here.
cats we open up the catio for them to go out after breakfast, and we do it for after dinner. When it's nice out, we leave it open all day when we're home. they will not go outside now. It is so hot. And I want to put up a flyer to be like, please keep your cats inside. Like, I feel so bad for these poor babies. It's like so hot. I know they're cats and they like it warmer or whatever. But Jay was like, I know what I'll do. Because people will be like, no, my cat wants to be outside. They can be outside. Be like, there's a cat snatcher in the neighborhood. They're stealing your cats.
Yeah.
And see if they
See if anybody else.
David's here with Lola.
I will capture and drop your cat off at the pound.
I love Faith
But
and Lola.
of course, I wouldn't be able to do that, especially this one that is causing the most trouble. His eyes are piercing. He's so.
We call him Buddy. We should stop being.
We've
so nice
named him,
But
right?
he keeps eating our birds, man.
But he's
Anyway, Faith and Lola in the house. Lola had to go to the vet the other day because she had diarrhea with blood. Blood work came back good. They're just keeping an eye on for hyperthyroidism, but she's playful and cuddly. So, oh goodness,
very interesting.
Good on you for catching the bloody poops.
Yes. Also, if you guys are interested, last week we went live with Innovative Pet Lab. They have awesome tests. If you don't necessarily believe your vet because you're like, wait a second, it is bloody diarrhea, and this isn't getting and especially if you're not seeing the symptoms, this is an at-home test that you can do, and they do a full scan of the gut health. And all you have to do, you can do it at home. You don't have to take her into a vet. All you have to do is get a sample of that stool.
Yeah.
Loose or not loose, right?
Yeah. And it's okay if
use
it has
the glove.
It's okay if it has litter on it.
Hold your nose. But yeah, and it's okay if it has litter on it. But you take it out, you send it off to them. They will do the full gut scan. They will scan. They will see if there's IBD, like leaky gut issues going on. They will see if there's inflammation going on. It is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah. They can also test for stress now too. They test cortisol levels through their poop. They're the poop queens. We call them the poop queens. And they're also like we love them.
We love them so
we love
hard.
to drink real rosé with them.
Great humans.
Yeah.
We do. Sometimes they're too much. Jamie's the one that introduced me to cut water. Dangerously delicious.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy belated Father's Day, Mr. Milligan.
No big round lights. Get it?
Yeah. Thanks, Holly.
Well, there are like they both have round lights. The ones that we are using also have round lights, but they're just. Well, Sissy dropped the link, so you can check them out. It's not the big one. It's the
you get
small
the Amazon
one.
on your phone.
Click on the Amazon app.
Where's
right in front of you?
I don't know how to work your phone, man. Real quick, I'm just going to show up a picture because
you have a newer phone than I do.
Yeah, but mine's charging because we used it for the lives.
No, but I'm saying, why don't you know how to use my phone?
Your phone is newer than mine. You have the 14.
Oh, I do.
Hello.
She only knows how to use through iPhone.
No,
13.
she does all these like weird folders and stuff on.
Happy birthday, Lydia's cat!
Who?
Lydia's Fascinating Cat Channel.
Happy birthday. Okay, hold on.
You both had the initial instinct to go with Friday. Rob said yes. The first instinct, yes. Okay.
All right.
See, I wish I
this
could
is
remember
the
what
one that I like.
Ago.
So see how it's just got like the lights are
got the one light. That's right.
Right. So that's the light, the little thing that looks like wings, and then that's motion detector, and it's ultrasonic sound. This for a 2-pack currently unavailable. We sold them out.
No, there's other. No, I'm sure
there's other brands.
Yeah, of the same thing.
Yeah. That's what that one is. The one with this is the one I don't like as much.
But
so
we haven't actually given it a chance other than where we're that one's
it's a lot louder.
And it is a lot louder. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't just do this one burst. It does this like 3-layered
and then it does like a siren noise.
Yeah, the siren noise. And it's like
oh,
what are our neighbors gonna think of us now? Because we live in the city. We're not like we don't have like a big yard and neighbors can't hear the music that we play or the alarms that we have going off.
What's it called? I'll look into it. What were we just talking about? Oh, it's Innovative Pet Lab.
IPL, yeah, Innovative Pet
IPL.
Lab.
They're here on Facebook. They're on Instagram. If you just look up Innovative Pet Lab, it's just innovativepetlab.com.
Yep.
They have amazing customer service. I think Lacey and Katie do most of it.
Yep.
And they are fabulous, fabulous humans.
Hi, Anna.
Hi,
Just got
Anna.
home from taking one of my fur babies to the vet. Long story, but not all good. He's on meds for 10 days. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that.
Sweet
I'm late for
baby.
this, but I do have my glass of wine.
Cheers.
All right.
We have fake rosé tonight, but
Yeah.
we're with you in spirit. Can you believe that? Fake rosé doesn't seem right.
I don't know. It's delicious. This one is it's my favorite, and it's only $8 a bottle.
Ooh.
And
yeah. Hey, Stacy, I had kidney questions. Thanks for your link. How do I see a specialist? You mentioned some work with renowned experts. I'm up north of Seattle.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah. And reach out to us. Also reach out to us. I don't know. No,
there's some that do virtual.
What about the vet that we met with in at CMEA?
I know.
What's her name? Okay, we'll look it up. We'll look it up.
Shoot us a DM.
Yeah.
And say I had the kidney question.
Yeah.
Outside of Seattle.
Yes.
But there's a lot of vets that do virtual.
Telehealth. So Dr. Katie Kangas
comes to mind first.
She is absolutely amazing, and she can do telehealth with you, especially since you've already been to your vet. You already have all the blood work and things like that. So she works really. She's just a fantastic human too, and she works very well with conventional veterinarians. So they will get along just fine if they need to. Work together. But Katie Kangas, so insvet.com, I believe, is her website.
Mm-hmm. Or you could look up Share Your Goal.
INT Integrative. INTvet.com. I don't know. But you can look up Dr. Katie Kangas.
If you just look up Dr. Katie Kangas with a K, her websites pop up everywhere. I can't find them. Faith said, I observed Lola's poops every time she poops. I love you so much. One time I had not seen her poop in over a week. Come to find out her dog was eating her poop. Delicious.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's you're a woman after Adrian's own heart.
Yes, Katie Kangas. You spelled it correct, Stacey.
Yep.
And Sissy, well, it's on she just dropped that on Facebook.
INTvetcare.com. That's right.
INTvetcare.com. Yeah.
What does my boy cat attack my girl in the morning? That's how the family wakes up in the morning. They get fed before bed.
Your boy cat is like exemplifying the crepuscular attitude of cats. Jack will do this. Sometimes he'll get feisty with his sisters. He's just like, it's their hunting time, man. Like that first thing in the morning. Sometimes he'll go a little hard in the paint with his sisters. Or if he's being a good boy, he jumps on the one fast cat wheel and walks it off. He just walks it off. But something that might be able to help if you're thinking, why are you looking at me funny?
You're speaking. I was just looking at you. What? I wasn't looking at you funny. What was I doing?
I'm going to play back the tape.
Go look at you like that?
I'm going to that is funny.
I was in my head. I was thinking about Katie Kangas. I wasn't even listening to you. Actually, I was just looking as if I were listening.
So something that could help though is for your boy cat. If you feed him in the morning, you feed him, gets fed before bed, and then wakes you up in the morning like that, try putting out some of those indoor hunting feeders. In fact, the toys that you made, this would be perfect. Jay just dropped a cat tip today on the DIY cat toys. No, it was last week. It's DIY cat toys, but you make them yourself. It's just super cheap and easy. And we put freeze-dried raw in ours, and then you hide them around the house.
Yep.
So
and then
when he starts feeling feisty, he can actually go hunt instead of mess with the system.
And if you have the budget for it, they actually have these that you can buy and scatter, freeze-dried food around.
We are way over time.
And that's true.
Oh, wow.
Wow, guys.
Had a Monday. Like it's been a crazy busy Monday.
I can't believe this flew by so fast.
Moderating everything.
This is awesome. All right. Okay, guys. So that's going to wrap up this episode of Q&A Monday. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, do not miss Wednesday or Saturday. Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, all about rescue. On Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, we are talking about respiratory issues in cats. And then 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern, is the big reveal. And you don't want to miss that at all. That one, you can't miss. Don't miss.
Please don't. Wait.
Don't miss.
Marie McDonald, hello, love. Thank you for being here. Last question of the night. Litter box question. I cannot ever resist a litter box question. Found a super high-sided, large one on Amazon, and it's stainless steel rather than plastic. wondering if you have any thoughts.
If it's 304 stainless or
Yes.
better, right?
Just check on the stainless. Our
see
lights
your
are going.
lighter. Are you going? It's already
Check
going.
to see if you find it on Amazon.
Make sure
check
it's
to see
real
the material
stainless steel.
is solid stainless. There's a lot of stainless steel coatings out there that can actually be radioactive. I'm not joking. It's sad but true. And that if they scratch, it'll scratch off and it's like toxic. So I love. Someday we're gonna upgrade all of our babies' litter boxes to stainless steel, solid stainless steel. So 18 gauge 304. Just make sure it's solid stainless steel.
All right.
We love you guys
so much.
We'll hopefully
Happy
see you guys
Monday.
on Wednesday.
We'll see you very soon.
Good night, you guys.
Bye, guys.